Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a question that gets asked all the time in forums, Discord servers, and pretty much every corner of the ArmA Reforger community. Which server is the best for ArmA Reforger? Now, this might seem like a simple question on the surface, but trust me, it's not. The server you choose isn't just a small decision. It's a massive factor in determining whether you'll have an amazing time filled with teamwork, strategy, and epic firefights, or if you'll end up logging off frustrated after an hour of chaos, trolls, and lag. And since ArmA Reforger is still in its early stages, finding a reliable server can sometimes feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. So today, we're going deep. I'm going to break down every single thing you need to know about choosing the right server, what to expect from different types of servers, the pros and cons of official versus community-run ones, and even a few tips on how to spot a server that'll be worth your time. Alright, so let's start with the official servers. These are the ones hosted directly by Bohemia Interactive, the developers of ArmA Reforger. At first glance, official servers seem like the safest choice, and in many ways, they are. They're relatively stable, they're always updated to the latest version of the game, and they offer a fairly standardized experience. If you're new to the game or just want to jump in quickly without worrying about mods, whitelists, or third-party requirements, official servers are the easiest option. You don't have to jump through hoops, join Discord channels, or download 15 mods just to play. You boot up the game, join a server, and you're in. But, and this is a pretty big but, official servers have their drawbacks, some of which can be pretty significant. Team killers. People's issue with official servers is the lack of variety. They stick pretty close to the vanilla ArmA Reforger experience, which is great if you're into that, but it also means you won't find as much creativity, customization, or unique gameplay modes that community servers often offer. Don't get me wrong, official servers have their games. They're run by clans, dedicated groups, or even solo admins who are passionate about creating a specific kind of gameplay experience. The beauty of community servers is that no two are exactly alike. You've got hardcore Milsim servers where every player has a defined role, orders are given over radio channels, and every mission feels like a military operation straight out of a movie. But Milsim isn't for everyone, and the great thing about community special rule sets to create a unique gameplay experience. But the server description.
Alright, out here on Hirschfelden shooting range today, and I've got the 30-06, the 308, and the 7.62 from the new weapon pack in my loadout today. And I'm actually going to be testing at the different ranges what it looks like, the accuracy, going to be testing the bullet drop, and see exactly what happens. So, take a couple shots here with the 30-06. Bullseye, no problem at all. Another bullseye.
up at Simon's, bro? Right here.
Alpha Main to all stations. We've seized the enemy COP at Point Arizona. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Vermont. Out.
Thanks for the pickup, bro, at Simon's Wood, bro.
Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Point Delaware. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. A transmitter tower has been raised at Point Virginia. Out.
Has anyone seen any MI8s lately?
Oh, I just saw one flying near Monty.
Copy Pennsylvania. I moved the antenna. I think they just popped smoke on the radio. 10th Tower and military base levy.
What would you say about that?
All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy have lost Point Florida.
Repeat.
Seize the position. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Additional weapons, ammunitions, and supplies have reached Point Colorado. Out.
Lab overlooking Pennsylvania's RTB for ammo.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. We are under attack. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a depot for light vehicles at Point Colorado. Out.
Actually, we're gonna come down to Pennsylvania. Alrighty.
Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel is now available from Point Colorado. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy have taken Point Vermont. Out.
Squad, watch the perimeter.
Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at... Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Delaware. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a new barracks at Point Colorado. Out.
Squad, move there. Squad, move there.
Alpha Main to all Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have reached Point Kansas. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have reached Point Florida. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a new barracks at Point Florida. Out.
Squad, move over there.
Alpha Main to all stations. Enemy forces have captured a radio relay. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Heavy vehicles are now available from the depot at Point Colorado. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. A depot has been constructed for heavy vehicles at Point Florida. Out.
Did you know you can set a waypoint that you can see outside of your map? Simply open your map and then right-click where you want to go. Now select landing and then select move. And now you can see an icon where you are.
Alpha Main to all stations. We just lost Point Delaware. Out.
Squad, move there. Squad, move over there.
Alpha Main to all stations. A depot has been constructed for light vehicles at Point Florida. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We just set up a field hospital at Point Florida. Out. All stations. This is Alpha Main. There's a depot for heavy vehicles at Point Kansas. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy have taken Point Virginia. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken a combat outpost at Point Montana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just set up a field hospital at Point Oregon. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Additional weapons, ammunition, and supplies have reached Point Pennsylvania. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. A barracks has been constructed at Point Oregon. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel is now available from Point Pennsylvania. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. There is now a helipad at Point Oregon. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just raised a transmitter tower at Point Florida. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Heavy vehicles are now available from the depot at Point Florida. Out.
Squad, move over there. Squad, go over there. Squad, move over there. Squad, move there.
all stations. Supplies have reached Point Oklahoma. Out. Alpha main to all stations. The enemy have taken control of a radio relay. Out. Alpha main to all stations. We've just built a barracks at Point Oklahoma. Out.
Yo, you trying to hop in a gunship, gang? We don't have enough. Well, that's fucked.
Alpha Main to all stations. A depot has been constructed for heavy vehicles at Point Oklahoma. Out. Supplies are being distributed from Point Florida. Out.
Needs any strafe run, just give me a shout.
Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel supplies have reached Point Florida. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point Kentucky. Out.
Is the LAV still near Morin? Yeah, I cleared the checkpoint. I'm inbound to the gunship.
Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Montana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've seized the enemy COP at Point Delaware. Out.
You can hit the checkpoint a few times if you want, if you see anything moving.
Push to Alaska.
Hey Reaper, I'm surrounded by infantry shooting small arms at me.
Squad, move there.
I'm mooring. We need a helipad down there so I can restock on these rockets. I'm almost out. Come to Morton Valley. I'm building a helipad here. Hey, firm.
No, I had my...
Squad, move there.
Anybody need air support? want everybody to make a run on Alaska.
So we just need like a squad of people.
Well, let me know if you guys need a bomb run. I'll come that way. Go ahead and run it.